What's up, everybody? I know it's been a long time since I made videos, so I thought I'd make another one dealing with no rules sparring session in ground fighting and grappling. Just thought I might share some of my experiences in the past dealing with that. So let's get started. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but in when I was a younger man, kid rather, I had my first experience with ground fighter, um, ground fighting rather, and it wasn't any established kind of rules or any, like, I wasn't sparring with uh, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner or a judoka. It was just a guy who had primitive ground fighting, uh, pretty much ground fighting moves like a lot of people do, contrary to popular belief, um, on the street. Like, because people think that your untrained attacker doesn't know how to ground fight, and that's not really the case. I've seen a lot of guys in fights, untrained guys, body slam and bear hug and do all that stuff, basic grappling um, moves, even if they're illegal, but they still have some primitive grappling skills at best. Anyways, he knew I already beat him in striking and kicking, so he thought that he could take me on the ground, and that would nullify my striking and kicking skills. So that's what he did. And at the time, I um, I didn't know how to deal with the ground fighter. I didn't know how to deal with takedowns and grappling. So took me down to the ground. We went down. He got in a top mount position. Um, and I started hitting him. I started swinging. There was no contact though, but uh, until finally, we grappled. He grabbed my hands, my arms rather, and then we started grappling. I was trying to get out. He was trying to pin me, which he did. So, but problem was he uh, he got too close to my face, so I headbutted him in the nose, and that would have probably dazed him a bit, or or knocked him out. Who knows? But then he moved his head back to where I couldn't do that anymore from the top mount, from the bottom. So eventually I gave up because grappling on. I mean, pretty much from exhaustion. Um, and that's when I learned that ground fighting, learning how to counter it, and learning how to have some basic skills in your arsenal will be useful in an actual street situation, even if it's not like many present it to be in the ring and stuff like that. So, um, that's it for that case. Another case was when we were having another sparring session on the ground, and this time I had a weapon. I had a katana, practice katana. I tried to draw it, and he tried to prevent me from doing that. But eventually, I drew it and ran it through his stomach. he didn't even see it coming because we were face to face. So it was more like shh, like that right through his stomach. And so yeah, I mean, that's again, like I said in many of my videos, ground fighting does not work in most situations when it comes to weapons. If your attacker has a weapon, you're probably not going to see it, and it's probably going to happen so fast that you're not going to know what hit you, and you're probably going to be dead or severely hurt. So that's why going to the ground is a very bad idea in most situations. And it's pretty easy to see why. So that's pretty much it. And hope you guys enjoy this video.